I guess if there's one headline that I can say, it's just remembering that, like, you're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth fighting for. That's what people are spending billions of dollars right now to try to tell you, is as exhausted as we are, as crazy as this world is, you are worth fighting for. You are what makes the country worth fighting for. That's so much of what people are asking for, is just like, hey, please acknowledge that I exist. I don't know if it's inherently a good place or not, but I know that because you exist, I'm going to stand up. Until people acknowledge that all of you exist and have rights and mean something. And your art can do that. Your art can help do that. Your art builds the empathy. That's why what you're learning in this studio is so important, because you are truly helping to build empathy. But you can't just sit with that. You have to push a little further, try a little harder, talk to people, get out there and have the conversations, the hard conversations. We're like, I don't know, what are you at? Yeah, okay.
Nik Walker. I bet you thought I was the last person you'd see here tonight. But old James Monroe Iglehart always finds a way to find you, Nik. And listen, man, I'm here to congratulate you, just like everybody else. All these wonderful people congratulating you on being the recipient of the 2020 Stonestreet Granite Award. But you know what this proves, Nik? This proves only one thing, Nik Walker. It's what I've always said. Nik, you're the good guy. I mean, think about it, Nik. For those of you who don't know, Nik is an amazing writer. Nik is a wonderful filmmaker. Nik is a great actor. Nik is a great director. Nik is a great person. What does that say? It says, Nik, you're the good guy. Nik, you mentor people. Who mentors people? A good guy. Who helps people when they're going through it? A good guy. There's a diverse group of students there. And what do? You help them, Nik. You talk to them. You talk to them about their lives, about their parents, Black Lives Matter, what's going on in the world, the pandemic. Nik, that's a superhero. Nik, that's a good guy. Let me tell you something, Nik. I know deep down, Nik, for you guys who don't know, Nik wants to be the anti-hero. Nik writes these great plays. He writes these great films, and he always has this anti-hero in it. And Nik thinks he's the anti-hero. No, Nik. You are the white hat wearing hero. And this award just proves it. The fact that this amazing studio, that Stonestreet Studio, has decided to honor you. This studio that helps so many and does such great work has decided to honor you, proves that you are the good guy. Just accept it, Nik. Just accept it. I mean, look around. Look what I have in my room. I have things that reflect me. I have things that look like me. You know what that means? That means I think about me. You know why, Nik? Because I'm amazing. But Nik, listen, man. All jokes aside, congratulations, Nik. Congratulations on being the mentor that these young folks need. Congratulations on being the filmmaker these people need. Congratulations on being the entertainer and the performer that these folks need. And congratulations, Nik. Congratulations on being the good guy. Congratulations, Mr. 2020 Stonestreet Film Granite Award recipient.
Hello, little man. Boy, I have sure heard a bunch about you. You see, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that Hanoi pit of hell together over 5 years. Now, hopefully you don't have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your dad were for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. Now, if it had been me who had not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son, Jim. As it turns out, it's me talking to you, Nick. I have something for you. This watch I got here was first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. It was bought in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee, by the first company that ever made wristwatches. Up till then, people just carried around pocket watches. It was bought by doughboy Ernie Coolidge on the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day of that war. When he had done his duty, he went home to your grandmother, took the watch off, put it in an old coffee can, and in that can, it stayed until your granddad, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time it was called World War II. Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dane was a Marine, and he was killed along with the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Now, your granddad was facing certain death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions that they'd ever get off that island alive, so 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your granddad asked a gunner on an Air Force transport, name of Wanaki, a man he had never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son, who he'd never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured, put in a Vietnamese prison camp, and he knew if the enemy ever saw the watch, it'd be confiscated, taken away. The way your dad looked at it, the watch was your birthright, so he hid it in the one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch up his ass, then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable giant whittled wood watch up my ass 2 years. Then after 7 years, I was sent home to my family, and now, little man, I give this watch to you. For those of you watching who don't know Nick as well as I do, and for all the people that do know Nick even better than I do, we know that he is a huge Tarantino fan. And we also know that Nick would be the first person to hide your gold watch up his ass to deliver it to your infant son, should he pass away. Nick, you deserve every success you've received. You've worked for it. And I can't think of a better person to receive accolade than you. Congratulations, my man. I love you, brother.
Hello there, my name is Jelani Remy, and this message is for none other than Nik Walker, who I'm being told is the 2020 recipient of the Stonestreet Granite or Granite Award. Nick, if there's anybody that can relate to a stone, it is you. Why? Because just like a stone, Nick, you are there. You know, you're just there. But also, you're also, like granite, always in the kitchen. But more so, related to our show, Ain't Too Proud, you sing Papa Was a Rolling Stone. But most importantly, Nick, you are strong. You are solid, and you are a wonderful foundation to our show. And ever since I met you, I've been in awe of who you are and what you do and how you do it. And I just want to take this moment to say congratulations on another feather in the cap. As we grow and watch each other succeed, I am just overjoyed in your successes. So I salute you. I'm here for you. I celebrate you. And a big congratulations to you.
What is privilege? A special right? An advantage? An immunity? That special right is for us to live, but we've gotten disillusioned to think that our community can now stand as one. We are divided. From the perception of what we can be to the catastrophe of what we are. How can I, just a modern man, believe we've come so far, yet clearly not far enough? Where the depths of those I don't even know can affect the smooth edges to make me feel rough, angered, and scared, to no longer know what our society can bear when the people who were sworn to protect us have taken advantage of a system that's no longer fair. It is broken. Truths that are unspoken have come to light, that those who pose a label of power have no right to justify loss of innocence, of life. But who am I to say what's wrong and what's right? I read and study, gather the facts to my thoughts, but was I there when it happened? Of course not. But even an iPhone eyewitnessing everything is no longer enough for justice to be brought. I can only perceive what's in front of me, and the way the system twists reality to fallacies, it's so easily possible to be misguided. Still, that's for me to decide. But as I've grown wiser, this is what I've surmised. I am privileged. I am privileged. As an Asian American covered by the model minority blinds, impossibly hiding behind the bias that was always drilled in me, I was raised in a world where prejudice came on a conditional basis, but their discrimination towards me did not ever make me fear blood would be spilled regretfully. Posh, to live in a world where this doesn't affect me firsthand, to be in the comfort of my home, my room, my chair, that I am, in fact, away from truth. I've been privileged with a life that allows me to not be judged within seconds and be branded a violent man that needs to be reprimanded before being respectfully questioned. I live a life where I'm not a constant question to the problem or the cure, but something worse. An insignificance that my words can't get the bowl to stir. I can't make a difference. And that suffocates me. It deteriorates me. It infuriates me. To think that I have no answer when I want to raise a child after they see innocent life taken away faster than a man of law can read their rights, that even though up until this day, racial stereotype is an issue we can never erase, and we can never outrun injustice however far we get ahead in this race. I'm nowhere near the first to advocate any change, but the fact that I join a long list of those who've tried and failed tells me that we, everybody, have to engage, educate, in the undeniable shift that's shaken us to our core, shaking us to feel estranged from what the system was made for. Voices of all races across this nation that feel scattered, come gather. And don't let them silence the fact of the matter that even if they mute us, you'll see us say, we have to get back to the root of community, wherein such words as unity exist. But that's only if we persist to outweigh the bad for the good and insist those in power to know that people can, in fact, be good. We have to shift our everything so that the privilege of one is the privilege of all, and that this life we live in should only rise up. Otherwise, like the martyred ashes, we fall.
Nik Walker getting an award. We are never going to hear the end of this. Congratulations, Nik. Thank you for being a part of the Hamilton family. Thank you for livening it up. Always, thank you for your incredible dedication to your craft and your incredible performances on stage. I'm proud to be a part of your journey. I can't wait for what's next. Congrats.
Nik, congratulations on the Stonestreet Granite Award. It is so well deserved. It's been inspiring to watch you grow as an artist over the years. Also, on a personal note, you and I have been playing phone tag about setting up a Zoom call, so I'm going to just use this as an opportunity to remind you about that. Cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, so I heard that you are winning an award, and when I heard that, I had to knock down a few doors. I had to ask some people. I was like, please let me speak on this man's behalf. Let me just shower him with compliments and positive reinforcement. We came into Proud together, and there's nobody else I would have come into a show with and been this comfortable. You have looked out for me. You have taken me under your wing. You have had some difficult conversations with me and made sure that I knew that you had my back. And I appreciate that. You have helped me so much. I thank you. My mother thanks you. I could not have asked for a better castmate and a better friend and a better brother. So thank you. Thank you for all that you do and for sharing your gifts. And knowing this, I want to also say that your humility is a gift as well, and that you should cherish that. I'll see you soon.
Yo, what up? Nikki Walks. It's your boy. You already know who it is. And I want to say congratulations on receiving the 2020 Stonestreet Granite Award, man. It's a huge feat. And from working with you from your Broadway debut in Motown, the musical, to now in Ain't Too Proud, we both can truly say there is no town like Motown. And truly mean it. Continue to stay consistent like you always been at every level of your elevation in your career and personal life. You have never wavered. You have never changed, and you have always remained humble. And I am appreciative of that, because in an industry full of few and fickle people, you are one of the good ones and the consistent ones and the solid ones. And so to that, I say thank you. Continue to shed your light and your love and your gift to the world, and work on them dance moves. So when we get back on stage, you'll have them down. I love you so much, brother. And I cannot wait to be back on stage working with you and grooving and being right next to you as your best friend, because we are best friends now. I love you so much, man. Peace.
Nik, congratulations. I want to tell you all about how Nik came into my life and I parachuted into his. When Nik was a student at NYU, he was friends and roommates, I believe, with my ex-wife's son, and I adore him, and really was trying to look out for him, and so I took them out to dinner, and got to spend an extraordinary evening, and I was deeply impressed. Nik made a very strong impression on me, and so that's really where it started. I already loved Luke Humphrey, of course, but I started to look out for Nik a little bit, and after he graduated, our casting director Tara Rubin told me about this multi-talented young actor they'd come across. And we were doing a show with the rather exotic name of Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, which was a musical theater piece based on the work of the Flaming Lips, the psychedelic independent rock band from Oklahoma City. And there are three major roles. It's quite a large company, but three major roles. Yoshimi, Ben Nickel, and that was played by Paul Nolan, and then the part of Booker, which was a real force in the piece and had some wonderful songs to sing. And Nik got the part, and he was truly transcendent. It was a remarkable achievement by a young actor. And at one point, I remember during the run, he started to, how shall I say, gild the lily a little bit. And I remember having a conversation with him and saying, Nik, you're already enough. You don't have to embellish. You have to trust yourself. You're enough. And the most dangerous fear an actor can have is the fear of being boring. And you're plenty all by yourself. And he ratcheted the work back. It became more intimate. It became deeper. I think he trusted what was going on inside his soul. And that performance truly took flight. And when I met his mother, I said to her that Nik's not only a wonderful actor, but he's a wonderful human being. And she, of course, agreed. But I think that meant a lot to her, that I recognized what a great person Nik is. Anyway, spin forward, he does Hamilton, plays a tiny part called Aaron Burr in that, gets accolades everywhere he goes. And now he's going to be playing the lead in our Broadway show, Ain't Too Proud. He's going to be playing Otis Williams. He's already started performance, and sadly and rather sickly, COVID came along and shut us down. But we will be back, and he will be back on the histrionic boards, and I know that he's got many great performances ahead of him. So once again, Nik, much love to you. I'm so proud.
Hey there, Nik. It's me, your wife. Something that I think is really, really special about you is that no matter how many times you and I chat about putting things in our home back where they belong, back where we got them, whenever we do long distance, you always get out of that habit. And then once we do come back to sharing a space, it takes at least a week to get back into the good habit of putting things back in our home where they belong. We FaceTime every single day, and when I see our home on the other end of your camera, just with objects and knickknacks just all over the apartment willy-nilly, not where they're supposed to be, it's chaotic. It's a little crazy. The energy is just a little bit off. So I'm a little concerned that when I am going to come home to visit our apartment that we've lived in for so long, I won't be able to figure out where things actually live. So when you do come to visit me in San Diego soon, if you could just really be on top of putting things back where they go, that would be really, really great. And I hear that you're being honored with a 2020 Stonestreet Granite Award. They believe that you, as an alum, are positively contributing to the world of acting and entertainment. And I really, really think you can knock this out of the park, and you could positively contribute to our shared home being organized and not chaotic. I'm very proud of you, and I love you. Congratulations.
This is so exciting. I'm actually on my way to the Stonestreet 2020 Annual Granite Awards to honor Nik Walker, who is an incredible activist, performer, on stage and screen, has this incredible show, The Chaos Twins, and we are presenting the award today here at the Jim Kempner Gallery. We're making the most of COVID and a virtual award, but we're gonna do it in here in Jim's gallery. So we're here at the 2020 Stonestreet Granite Awards at the Jim Kempner Gallery, which is on the corner of 23rd and 10th. Oh, this is one of our sponsors, and there's Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey.
He's busy at, what?
Thanks for having me as a sponsor. I love you.
All right, well, I guess we'll see you next year.
That was classic Jim Kempner. Another sponsor of the Stonestreet Granite Awards is PhotoCare, a photography and video rental and retail store on 22nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. So thank you to PhotoCare and Jim Kempner for sponsoring the Granites this year. Anyway, Stonestreet Studios inaugurated the Stonestreet Granite Award 5 years ago in 2016 when we gave the award to Miles Teller, a Stonestreet alumni. The Granite Award is given to Stonestreet alumni every year to celebrate their contribution to the motion picture arts. Since Miles Teller, we have given the award to
Rachel Brosnahan,
Danny Ramirez,
and Camila Mendez.
And this year we are giving it to Nik Walker for his contribution as an artist, an educator, and an activist. And it's not just called the Granite Award, it is also made of granite. This thing is heavier than the Oscar, Nik, just so you know.
I just want to congratulate you, Nik, on behalf of Stonestreet, all our friends and community and colleagues. You're a very special person. You're someone we really love listening to. You're inspiring. You're an incredible activist. You're a collaborator. You're an amazing director and performer. And we can't wait to see what's next. Thank you for being part of our community. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Nik Walker here, recording my first ever acceptance speech. This is terrifying. Stonestreet, Alyssa, Gary, you guys are amazing. I'm beyond honored that you would consider me for any sort of award. The fact that I'm getting an award feels so undeserved and so strange, but I'm honored to get it. I definitely send thanks to my God and to my wife, my beautiful, beautiful wife, who has stood by me through so much. And I love you, Sarah, and my mom, and my family, and my friends, my road dogs, my my Hamvengers, and you know, just everybody. This pandemic that we're in right now, the fact that this is a virtual ceremony, not something in person where I could hug you all and thank you all, you know, face to face. The fact that that's all happening right now, we are in this period where it's so easy to feel like your words don't reach and like your actions don't have meaning. And if there's one thing that I can use this time to say, it's just to remind everyone that they do. Every single word that you say matters. Every single action you take matters. There's so many things to fight for right now, and there's so many people who need our help. People who look like me need our help right now. And I have, with what little time in this career that I've had at this level, I have tried to just make sure that I'm always speaking the truth and trying to help people. So the idea that anything that I've said or done has impacted anyone, let alone to get an award that like the past recipients of are like these incredible, incredible stars, I am just honored to be counted. So much love for all of you guys. Please stay safe out there. I can't wait till we can see each other in person and I can just laugh in your faces for giving me this freaking award. This is ridiculous, but I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Well, aren't you a man of your word? That you said all the way across town.
I did say that. I just drive fast.
That's fine. Didn't hit nobody, I hope.
Now, why would I do a thing like that?
Not like you wouldn't get away with it.
Oh?
White boys always get away with it.
It was a real fun night tonight.
Was it?
You don't think so?
I'm asking what you think.
I told you what I think. I think that you're...
Okay.
I think that you had a good time too. Why else would you put your number in my phone? Unprovoked, may I add. Why else would you ask to see me again?
I haven't.
But you will.
Will I? I told you. I'm busy all week.
But you're not busy tonight. You're talking to me tonight. The cute white boy. Me.
You want to see me again? Tonight. Really? For real? Tonight?
I want to see you again tonight. Fuck yeah.
And what if I said yes? Where would we go?
For our immediate second date tonight?
Tonight.
Where would you want to go?
Well, not drinks again. Because we've done that, haven't we?
And you got the Gold Rush, which I say again is a seriously delicious thing.
So, tonight. We're gonna go back out tonight? Let's meet up someplace special.
Special? I can think of a few.
Got it. Copper Creek, off I-5. Says here they have the most beautiful sunrise.
Copper Creek.
Oh no, have you been?
No, I mean, yeah. Yes, Shit. Come on, why would you want to go there?
Like I said, for the sunrise. I could bring wine, coffee for the morning, and you're in that pickup, aren't you? We could snuggle up in them.
Snuggle?
Yeah. Maybe we meet up and finish what you started. Besides, you still ain't beat me at tic-tac-toe.
Still think you can beat me, do you?
I see you again. You're gonna get what you deserve.
Shit. I better not. I'm so fucked up. There's no way I get there in one piece.
Oh, I could pick you up.
No, I wouldn't be good to... I'm not awake enough for this. I want to. I really want to see you again.
I want to see you.
So, another night. Please.
Good night, Vincent.
Good night, Goldie. Night, night. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.